What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me
New Griff. New Griff, new Griff, new Griff. Oh, man. Brand new Griff. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got a brand new Griff, and Inside Out 2 is in our crossfires. Welcome back to the Daily Griff. It's your Griff God here, Atreus. We got to talk about it. Okay. So apparently, wow. I mean, we knew it was happening, guys, but wow. I mean, actually seeing it happen in real time is something else. I'm going to have to find a new grift. Because if nothing comes out that's woke, what are we going to grift on, guys? We're going to have to find a new grift. 10 former Pixar employees have spoken out about the working conditions for Inside Out 2. Oh, they mad.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
That's insane. Okay. Largest crunch in Pixar history, with animators having to work 7 days a week. Bottlenecks with leadership, mismanagement, and story issues led to a rush in the last few months of production. Some do give Pixar credit for paying overtime, offering time off, and strong health support during the crunch. People laid off at Pixar before Inside Out 2 release were never able to qualify for their bonus, which many animators depend on, as Pixar isn't unionized. But that's not the big takeaway, guys. That's not the big takeaway. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Disney leadership reportedly put a large part of the failure of Lightyear down to the same-sex kiss. Continuous notes were then given to animators to make Riley come across as less. You can't make this shit up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Oh my gosh, guys. Can I get a griff? Man, we got to get into it. Before we do, we got to grift. Okay, the Squabble shop is open, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself one of the brand new Squabble University t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Different flavors, different sizes, all type of stuff. Get your grift on. If you want to be a squabbler, you got to learn how to squabble.
Teach your man how to squabble. Get that trigger next time, nigga.
Okay. Also, guys, we do a live show every Friday at 4. Then we jump into New Black Street with Kata. This is New Black Street. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna start putting the link in the description for you guys to go ahead and easily get over to that, man, because that show is really, really jumping off. As you can see, it's been progressing every week. But anyway, also, if you haven't done so already, guys, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, because we're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. And we're trying to get back into the algorithm, by the way, because we didn't post all weekend long. So let's get back to the grift. Okay. So here's an article from IGN, but you know, we had to archive it. You know what I'm saying? Inside Out 2 was the hit Pixar needed, but the laid off employees who crunched on it are still hurting. Oh. From the outside, Pixar's narrative is a clear story of redemption. After undeniably tough few years, battered by COVID-19 theater shutdowns, 2 Hollywood strikes, and a couple of box office disappointment, the studio needed a win. Okay, don't blame COVID now. It's their fault. And that win was Inside Out 2. The sequel to, well, listen, we can talk about Deadpool 2 now. The sequel to Pete Docter's Oscar-winning 2015 blockbuster is Pixar's biggest hit in years, and it's not. Oh yeah, we were talking about Pixar individually. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I apologize. Let me go ahead and hit myself with a.
You stupid.
My bad. Okay, and it's not even close. Inside Out 2 isn't just Pixar's highest grossing film, it's the highest grossing animated movie of all time, sitting at a jaw-dropping $1.6 billion at the worldwide box office. It's a stunning turn of events when considering the studio's aforementioned recent struggles. And who doesn't love a redemption story, especially when a brand beloved and nostalgic as Pixar is involved? I gotta be honest with you. As a 90s baby, I do not want to see Pixar shut down. I don't. I want to see Pixar succeed. I want to see them put out really good films. I mean, we're talking about the studio that put out Toy Story, for crying out loud. I don't want to see them suffering. I want to see them do good. I think for a month or two, the animators were working 7 days a week. One source says ridiculous amounts of production workers, just people tossed into jobs they'd never really done before. It was horrendous. Shit. Sign me up. Y'all niggas complaining, sign me up, nigga. I was working 7 days a week for some bums. I would do this. Hold on, give me. You know what I'm saying? I would do that easily. IGN spoke to 10 former Pixar employees for this story under the condition of anonymity. They go into full detail about the pains of the layoffs, the financial struggles those layoffs have left with them, and the details behind what one source calls the largest crunch in studio's history. It's a claim disputed by a senior executive at Pixar who tells IGN that the crunch at the end of Inside Out 2 was no different from those on many other films from the studio. Now, as he say, she say, you can take from that what you will, but we want to get back down to the grift, okay? Where is the grift? We need this movie to succeed. Where's Buzz Lightyear? You saw the end result. Made $1 billion. One person says, but that was a direct result of Pete's involvement. Nobody can dispute this. Where is it? Okay. That brief period of willingness to experiment, however, didn't last because they was talking about experimenting above. Matter of fact, we can go ahead and get this cleared up. You cannot do anything without Pete. Literally nothing, one former employee says, and that creates a bottleneck for many. It's also a symbol of Pixar holding fast to an internal culture that's stubbornly set in its ways with an aversion to bringing on new directors and voices. Well, to be honest with you, bringing on new directors and voices has yielded fleeting results. So why would they ever do that? Shouts out to Pete, Don DeMarco. Okay. One source cites a period of time between 2020 and the release of Lightyear where the studio was more open to bringing in producers and creatives from outside its typical ranks, as well as greener filmmakers. Mann made his directional debut on Inside Out 2, beginning development during that more experimental period in 2020. The brief period of willingness to experiment, however, didn't last, particularly after Lightyear's financial failure. Sources say Pixar lost the desire to take risks, either in its creative appointments or in its story decisions. As reported at the time, there were many reasons why Lightyear disappointed at the box office: a confusing spin-off concept, a new voice for Buzz, growing pains in going from Disney Plus back to theatrical. The doctor even admitted that it prompted a lot of soul searching at the studio, citing some of Lightyear's conceptual and character issues. But multiple sources say that Disney leadership internally put a large part of the blame for Lightyear's financial failure on a same-sex kiss in the film, which was briefly removed, then reinstated after an internal staff uproar. In a joint statement to Walt Disney Company leadership, LGBTQ workers and allies at Pixar said leadership was censoring overtly gay affection at a time where employees were also protesting the company's response to Florida's "Don't Say Gay" bill. It was, as far as I know, still a thing where leadership, they'll bring it up Lightyear specifically and say, oh, Lightyear was a financial failure because they had a queer kiss in it. One source tells IGN that's not the reason the movie failed. It wasn't just a kiss. It was the marketing. See, that's what y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know how to just put the shit in there and let it go. See, your parent, you could at least, I mean, I know y'all gonna be mad at me for saying this. You could at least let people go and see it and then notice it's in there and be like, and make up their mind on whether or not it was that big of a deal to them. Instead, what you wanted to screaming from the mountains, oh my God, we got
tranny demons
kissing. Oh my God, it's such a great thing. Go support this movie. And then everybody was like, okay, clearly your movie's trash because you have to, instead of talking about the fucking concept, the story, the characters, you're talking about who's blowing each other's backs out. Nobody cares about that. Now, Doctor largely uses the language of making universal stories, which to him means something that's very homogeneous and anyone can relate to. The apparent hesitance to touch LGBTQ themed storylines and particularly affect the Inside Out 2 developments, according to several of the sources. Well, apparently it worked, bitch. Apparently it worked. Multiple people recall hearing about continuous notes to make Riley, the main character of both Inside Out movies, come across as less gay, leading to numerous edits that ramped up around September 2023. Good. After the resolution of the WGA strike, sources describe rumors that there was a special care put into making the relationship between Riley and Val, a supporting character introduced in Inside Out 2, seem as platonic as possible, even requiring edits to the lighting and tone of certain scenes to remove any trace of romantic chemistry. One source describes it as just doing a lot of extra work to make sure that no one would potentially see them as not straight. Good. Good. And because of it, you got a box office hit. Congratulations, Disney. You made it. Okay? Congratulations. Somebody up there got some common sense. This is why I say I can't go full black pill. Somebody somewhere. It's all about agendas, ladies and gentlemen. I keep telling y'all that. For all of y'all who are black pilled and you never think Disney's going to do this and you never think Marvel's going to do this and you never think Lucasfilm is going to do this, guys, it's all about agendas and power. Who's in power? What's their agenda? There is no Illuminati at the top. And if there is, they at each other's throats. So I don't know why you would be mad. Let them kill each other. All I'm saying is I believe that common sense will prevail because it'll be a cold day in hell when they let Disney fall under. America won't let it happen. So, hey, this is more proof. More proof. Okay? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. Let me get a griff in the comments. And I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.